So what's up YouTube, and as I mentioned, this camera is an action camera. There are 4 reasons why I like this camera. The first one is that the image stabilization is good. It is not as good as the GoPro, but does the job, and it stabilizes the footage. The second good thing that I like is the image clarity, better than the clarity of any of the cheaper cameras, but it can shoot at 4K at 30 frames per second, and also it can shoot in 2K and also 1080p. The other options that we have where I like is that it has the slow motion and also the time-lapse photography, so that also is a good option. Another thing which I like about the camera, that the camera housing has the thread, the mounting thread, and this makes it much convenient to put a stand. The bottom has a mic input, the side has a memory card slot, and on the top, as I mentioned, it has the Wi-Fi and as well as another speaker grill. This is primarily for taking the voice input, and this one is the actual speaker grill. The screen is a touch enable, and that is also a plus point where you can do most of the functions by the touch screen. The audio clarity is also good, so even though the fact that it doesn't have the mic input, but the audio clarity is tolerable. The final good thing about the camera is that the build quality is good, and right round it has this polycarbonate build. Couple of things which I don't like about this camera is that it doesn't have an audio input port. In the Amazon or in the website where I purchased this, it showed that we can use the mini USB port, and through that we can connect the 3.5mm jack, but I can try it. Probably doesn't work, but that is something that I have to check it out. Coming to the app ecosystem, that also is a sore area, that it is not that intuitive, and it requires a lot of work to import the video onto the phone or any other device. And before I ramp it up, I guess I would say the positives which I missed out is the battery life. This also comes with an amazing battery life. Even though the battery inside is 1100 mAh battery, the battery drainage is very less, and the camera stays 4.5 hours of video recording if you're shooting with a 1080p resolution. What's up YouTube? Welcome to Complete Tech Review. Place is the Qutub Shahi Tombs, and I'm doing this vlog on the Akaso Pro action camera. This camera is an alternative for the GoPro. The reason for that is because it has a good image stabilization, and the video clarity is also good. It shoots in 4K video recording, and also it has a couple of other features like slow motion and also time lapse. So this place is the Qutub Shahi Tombs, and this vlog is shot on the Akaso. I hope you are finding my audio to be acceptable, because this one doesn't have a 3.5 mm jack. Whereas where you cannot connect an external mic. So I am talking through the onboard mic, and I hope the audio clarity is good. So check out the Qutub Shahi tombs on my new action camera. This is good. I guess this was like a diving ramp to jump into this, but the water is not that good. Okay, and this is shooting in 4K at 30 frames per second. So again, the image stabilization says that it is on, so let's check it out. Now this is in 2.7K at 30 frames per second. The image stabilization is on, and that's the view. Awesome. So I'm walking with the camera in my hand, and you can judge how the image stabilization is.